It appears that the Western Digital WD Blue SN550 NVMe SSD has arrived. We are looking at 2400 megabytes a second read, or up to that much read. And this is a 1 terabyte drive. With 3D NAND technology. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting to see how my one computer performs now with this new drive. And when we get over to the computer, before I even get over to the computer, I'm going to take a look at this, and I'm going to put it in a special enclosure in order to get it ready to be formatted and have my drive copied over. So let's go. So open the package, pull out the WD Blue. Pretty cool. Alright, so it's encased in this here. And no doubt these things are very small. I have a special enclosure that I use for this. And this is just to get the information transferred over from the hard drive, the SATA hard drive, to this. And that's what we're going to be doing. Let's see what we have here. Okay, you're gonna hear this clip, hear this go pop. All right. Then I'm gonna put this in this enclosure. And then I'm gonna take it over to the computer and hook it up, and then we're gonna get on it and see what we can do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. What I want to do is I want to run a test on the current hard drive to see what we have. So how do I go about that? I'm going to go to disk benchmark, and I'm not going to touch anything. I'm going to let this do its own thing, and we'll just let it test the disk. So we achieve about 247.639 sequential reads, 249.743 sequential writes, and the 4 kilobyte range. But I'll just let this test complete itself, and so it's interesting that we're achieving with a SATA about half the speeds we would in a NVMe environment type drive. Not surprising, none to say the least. So that's our test. Wonder if there's a way I could save this. Maybe I could at least print the screen. All right, so we see our numbers here, and I'll save that as, let's see, that snap snapshot. Anyway, we'll proceed. And we'll run the same test when we put in the new drive. Now, you remember the drive that I put in this enclosure here? I think it's time to hook this up, and then we're gonna do the disk clone and see what happens. Okay, the disk drive is hooked up. Let's see, I'm going to close out of the disk benchmark. And what I have here is a disk that is disk 2. All right, change of plans. All right, so we just got to get this installed. Use it for home. We're not going to register this version of the installation. We'll just install the basics. This may take several minutes. So this is going to install. And this computer is very important to me. It's like it's some of the machines that I make my beats on. So I don't want to, you know, neglect this. So, all right. So Macrium Reflect is my thing. It's just specifically for this. Yeah, this definitely needs an upgrade. So we're going to clone this disk. That's what we're going to do. All right, so we're going to clone this disk. Select this to clone to. And we barely got everything to fit on it. On the previous disk, we had 22.36 gigabytes free. On this disk, we have none. And I think we are ready to go ahead and clone this. And this is easy. There's no need to schedule it. We're doing it right now. Five partitions. Let's do it. We'll run this back up now. And we'll let it do its thing. Real simple. This process may take a while. I'm just going to monitor the process.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think I'll pause the video. It's going to take a while to do this part of the copying. That's just how it is. Alright, so this is nearing its completion. We're at 98%. Just letting you know the update. So after this is done, I'm going to take it over to the workbench, and then I'm going to change the drives out, and I'll do that on the GoPro. Pretty cool. And then we'll watch it, and we'll see how it boots and everything, and we'll troubleshoot if necessary. It took quite a while to do, indeed. It's almost done. So I just kind of let it do its thing. I went to the store. I went out, you know, and just took a little bit of sunshine, enjoying the nice day out, that sort of thing. All right. So it looks like our drive is complete. It took 1 hour and 8 minutes and 45 seconds. All right, so with that in mind, everything's looking good. Everything's been moved over. So I think I'm going to shut it down. And we're going to prepare to swap out the drive and do the change. So with that, I'm going to try to power off. And we'll see what we have.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take the case apart for the task of installing the NVMe drive. Let's see, I'm going to put all the screws in a safe place, keep them right by the side here. Slide the face of the case off. Maybe slide this back around. Take the face off. Flip it to the side. It'll be okay there. And we'll open this up. And then what we're removing today is a solder drive, but we're replacing it with the NVMe drive. So it's going to be a trick to getting it in here. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to remove the cable for SATA 1. Hopefully you guys are seeing this okay. There's a SATA 1 cable I'm taking out. Also, PCB. It actually is hooked into the board, and I'm just gonna take it out just like that. Actually, okay, I'm gonna have to hook this header back into the board for the CD drive. All right. So we're replacing the good old SanDisk Ultra SSD. I might throw it in a server or something, I don't know. But with this, I'm gonna take this. This actually got pretty warm. So which is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna simply pop this out like that. Snap it out. Hopefully I didn't break anything. Sheesh. I know that wasn't pretty. You guys might not like that, but we'll see what we got. But no harm, no foul. Let's see. Okay, so we have it in, and we are satisfied with the position that it's in. So we don't have a screw for this. I don't know if you guys can see this too well, but it's just a plug. You gotta plug the hole. Let's see, hopefully they designed this good for me. And we want to make sure that the drive is secure. Let's see, and I want to be careful not to break anything. Okay, it's snapped into place. It is firm and secure. And I think we are good to go. So we could close this up, put it back together, give it a shot. Make sure everything is fully in the case and back together. And it was a quick job. It didn't take too long to do. Let's see, I'm gonna put this back in its place. And we'll put the rest of the case back together. Which is no big deal. Just a couple of ouch moments. Like, Even your local village person can do this if you just pay attention to what you're doing and all that stuff. What we're putting this into is a Lenovo. A Lenovo IdeaCentre A510 15abr. So with that, let's see, it took about 7 minutes or so, 7:20. All right. We're going to try hitting F1 or F2. We'll start with F1 first. All right, see what's going on here. Something's not right. Okay, we got a general help. Take a look at devices. All right. All right, let's see what the boot sequence is. All right. So we need to the sequence is used when the system is powered up normally. Up and down arrow select device. Down. Okay, let's see what we got. It's cesium.2. And let's try this. Save and exit.
And it just doesn't want to load. It doesn't want to load off the NVMe drive. I don't know. I don't even. I'm not happy about this. Huh. See what we got here. Okay, we got something. That's a good sign. Maybe we need to update drivers. Uh, I'm just gonna restart it. I'm not really trying to do it in safe mode. I don't. But if that's the only way we can get to it, then that's not good. All right, so that seems better. I don't know what the hickey do was going on with this. So I finally got it done. It took a while. Well, again. It was a lot of. I guess the computer had to like reconfigure and like get its drivers in order for it to use that drive. Now, let's see. How long it takes to load. It shouldn't take too long to load, but this is like the first loading for it. pretty cool. So I want to run the mini partition tool to like get a snapshot and compare it to what we did with the all right, so we're going to disk benchmark and start. So it's testing transfer sizes and different things like that. There'll be sequential reading, sequential writing. And then we'll take a screenshot and we'll compare the two screenshots and see what we have. That's, whoo, it didn't want to start up, but I had to tweak around with it a little bit to get it to do something. That transfer size is becoming amazing. So way surpasses what we were able to do before. I can tell you that right off the bat. So I'll open up the screenshot. Let's see, go to my documents. And we'll just look at these two screenshots side by side if we could get it to show. So we ran the same queue number and same thread number. And as you can see, this is from the SATA SSD, and this is from the current NVMe SSD. And we'll just look at 32 kilobytes for the green line, which is your sequential writing. We're comparing 441.207 to 1464.27. So I'd say things are working right. And then the sequential reading is 468.635 over here. And 1406.15 over here. So I'm impressed. What we have done is we have successfully cloned the drive. I'm impressed. It took a little work, but hey, what can I say? The system is amazing now. So when I run my system, things load majorly quick. Majorly quick. Amazing. Well, hey, if you liked the video, feel free to click like. If you're not already subscribed, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And share this video with a friend. Who knows? Thank you for watching and have a great day. Ooh. Oops. Knocked everything down.